Imagine two people starting in the exact same place. Same intelligence. Same opportunities. Same resources. Fast forward 10 years, one is thriving, wealthy, disciplined, and the other is stuck, frustrated, and constantly starting over. What made the difference? It was how far ahead they were thinking. Most people underestimate how much their time horizon shapes their life. Your time horizon is how far into the future your decisions are based on. And here's the truth. Short-term thinking creates fragile success. Long-term thinking builds something that actually lasts. In this video, we're going into the psychology, the strategy, and the hidden advantages behind long-term thinking. Every decision you make is influenced by an invisible question. How soon do I want the reward? If your answer is, now, you'll optimize for speed and comfort. If your answer is, later, you'll optimize for growth and durability. This shows up everywhere. In health, crash diets versus sustainable habits. In money, spending versus investing. In career, chasing quick wins versus building rare skills. Successful people expand their time horizon. They're willing to sacrifice today's comfort for tomorrow's advantage. And that trade-off compounds. One of the most studied traits of high performers is delayed gratification, the ability to resist immediate rewards in favor of larger future ones. But here's what's often misunderstood. It's not just about willpower. It's about clarity. When someone has a clear vision of their future, saying no to distractions becomes easier. They're not just avoiding temptation. They're choosing something better. Compounding isn't just financial, it applies to almost everything. Skills compound. Reputation compounds. Knowledge compounds. A single good decision won't change your life. But consistent, aligned decisions over years. That's where exponential growth happens. The catch is, compounding is invisible at first. For a long time, it looks like nothing is happening. And then suddenly, it looks like everything is happening. Successful people understand this. And they stay consistent long enough to reach it. Here's a hidden benefit: long-term thinking acts like a filter. When you think in decades, not days, a lot of bad decisions become obvious. You start to naturally avoid toxic relationships. Opportunities that offer fast gains but long-term risk. It simplifies decision-making. Because instead of asking, is this good right now? You ask, does this align with the person I want to become? If long-term thinking is so powerful, why is it so rare? Because the modern world is designed against it. Everything around you is optimized for immediacy. Social media gives instant validation. Fast entertainment removes boredom. You're constantly being pulled toward the short term. How do you build a long-term mindset? 1. Create a clear future vision. You don't need a perfect plan, but you need direction. The clearer your future, the easier your present decisions become. 2. Measure progress differently. Stop focusing only on results. Track consistency, habits, and effort. They're leading indicators of success. 3. Use future regret as a tool. Ask yourself, what will I regret not doing in 5 years? This reframes decisions instantly. 4. Build identity, not just goals. Instead of saying, I want to succeed, say, I'm the type of person who plays the long game. Identity drives behavior more than motivation ever will. At its core, long-term thinking is about trust. Trust that your efforts will pay off. Trust that patience beats speed. And trust that small, consistent actions can reshape your entire life. Because in the end, success isn't about who works the hardest today. It's about who keeps going, and thinking ahead, long after everyone else stops.